The pancake is really salty from the flakes on the top. You've got the miso dressing as well, which to me is like a combination between soy and peanut butter, and I really, really like it. Then we've got that other dressing, the red one, which is smoky and slightly sweet, so it really is bouncing all over the place. Kuljit, seriously, chef, how are you feeling now? Because you didn't have the best of starts.
I think I spoke to myself, yes, quite harshly. I told myself, leave the nerves outside, and then just do what you enjoy doing.
What are your two dishes, please, chef?
I'm doing a traditional fish pie, but in a deconstructed manner, and I'm going to serve it with some sea vegetables, topped off with a purple potato and pink potato mash.
Brilliant, brilliant. And what about pud time, dessert?
I first started in Scotland in this country, and I got inspired a lot by Scottish home cookery as well. So for the dessert, I'm going to do a traditional old flummery, which is basically a dessert made with soaked oats. Cook it with some strawberries, mix it with some whipped cream and whiskey.
Well, I've had a deconstructed fish pie before, but I have never, ever had a flummery before.
Kuljit is using halibut in his fish pie. He's taking some salmon and he's going to thread it through the halibut, as well as some prawns.
He's cooking the fish in olive oil, so it's almost comfying the fish, so he's got to get the temperature just right. If it's too hot, it's almost... You could probably end up deep frying it. I've never had a strawberry flummery before. It's a set cream with oats. The one flavour I really want to taste, and that's the strawberry. That, and he needs to be very careful because he's setting it with corn flour, not the sort of thing that you normally use in a dessert. I'm intrigued.
All these dishes are rooted in either Scottish or the British tradition, and the ways of cooking and presenting would be a little bit different as well.
Chefs, you are halfway, which means you've got just over 40 minutes, please. What are your dishes, please, chef?
So I've got miso glazed duck breast, caramelised soy turnip puree, bok choy, sameji mushroom, a 5-spice duck sauce.
What's dessert?
Dark chocolate and cardamom delice, macerated strawberries, yoghurt mousse, and a cocoa tuile.
Wow.
I just definitely need to come back strong with these two dishes.
Sammy's taken the duck breast off and he's going to pan fry it and glaze it with the miso. Not quite sure where the pineapple is coming into this. It could work as long as it's not too much pineapple.
Dark chocolate delice. He's using bran flake and pistachio at the bottom of his delice, so you're going to have a nice crunchy base and a lovely, smooth, rich delice. Sammy's looking a little bit subdued, and I think he just needs to pick himself up and crack on with these two fantastic sounding dishes.
Wow, Philly has hit this kitchen running 100 miles an hour. Reason being, she's given herself so much work on her two dishes here. This chef really wants to showcase what her cooking is about.
I love Asian flavors and Asian food. I'm going to be cooking okonomiyaki, which is a Japanese street food, and it's a savory cabbage pancake. Okonomi means how you like it, and yaki means grill. On the other side of the plate is going to be a carbonara. These are amazing, huge prawns. And then in the head, we're going to be putting andouille.
Andouille, very strong Italian sausage. I hope that doesn't overtake the flavour of those beautiful prawns.
The dessert is a grapefruit cheesecake. I'm going to be using miso in the crumble.
Philly is marinating her grapefruit in some mirin. I just want to taste some of that mirin still coming through it. Hopefully enough, because grapefruit is quite strong.
Philly, forgive me, you seem to be working at a furious pace here.
I have put myself under a little bit of pressure, but I just want to get it all right for you. And I think these dishes really represent me. I want to do them justice.
I'm intrigued by the globe-trotting nature of the ingredients.
Yeah, I think that you can get so much flavour so quickly into a dish using Asian flavours.
Love the creativity. Can I ask you a very serious question?
Yes, Greg.
Can you get this done in time?
Yes, Greg.
Well, did you do timings at home?
Yes, Greg.
You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
No, Greg.
Don't want to scare you, but you have just 12 minutes left.
Need to get the duck resting quick.
It's just the desserts I need to plate it up. It's a bit too warm, the flummery is melting.
Are you going to put it in the fridge or something?
Yes,
or?
I'm going to put it in the fridge now.
Chefs, you have 5 minutes left, please.
Wait.
You have just 5 minutes left.
I'm confident I'm going to get it all done in time.
Where's your dessert?
It's in the fridge. That's all ready to go. It's a quick dessert to plate.
That's it. Stop. Stop. You're out of time.
Wait.
Philly's travel-inspired signature main is Carabinero Okonomiyaki, a Japanese cabbage pancake topped with prawn tempura, miso mayonnaise, sriracha chili sauce, and salted fish flakes, and a grilled carabinero prawn with nduja, a spiced Italian sausage, and gochujang, Korean red pepper and prawn head sauce.
I have to admit to you right now, I'm nervous. So let's give it a go.
Push the boat out, Greg.
The pancake is really salty from the flakes on the top. You've got the miso dressing as well, which to me is like a combination between soy and peanut butter, and I really, really like it. Then we've got that other dressing, the red one, which is smoky and slightly sweet. So it really is bouncing all over the place.
Nduja is there, there's heat through it, but the prawn is so big that actually there's the right amount that works with this. And using the innards or the head of the prawn for the sauce to dip in, it's delicious, absolutely delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
The prawn is perfectly cooked. The cabbage, full of detail, and layer upon layer upon layer of flavour. You've set your bar quite high here. And cookery of shellfish like that will take some beating.
Philly's dessert is grapefruit and white chocolate cheesecake, topped with mirin-marinated grapefruit segments, kinome leaves, and sancho pepper.
I get lovely, cool white chocolate, not too rich, powerful with vanilla, which I absolutely love. I get the buttery, crunchy base, which I think is beautiful, and then the very refreshing segments of the pink grapefruit, and you need it with all that white chocolate richness. Absolutely delightful.
Thank you.
Loving the textures, and there's so much grapefruit on top. It's indulgent, you know, it's about grapefruit. I want to taste the grapefruit, and I do like the pepperiness of the sancho leaves as well. Hey, girl, I think it's great, delightful, love it.
I get grapefruit, I get the cheesecake, I get freshness. It's great. It's a very, very good start, and you're an interesting chef, full of energy, and you really have thrown that into your food.
Thank you, Chef. I feel like I've really put something different to the judges, and they enjoyed it, and that's just, like, amazing.